hail, comparable to a magic treasure. Finally began to crack. Suddenly, Jining frowned. Why are the North swords in my Zaifu region trembling? He immediately sent in his divine sense to investigate his Zaifu region in detail. Many magic treasures were hovering with his Zaifu region, and amongst them were 3 North swords. The investigation of his divine sense instantly discovered that streaks of blood-red baleful energy and gray, evil energy were coming in from the outside world, constantly flowing towards the North swords and being absorbed by them. The North swords had undergone the fiendgid rites of blood fridging. They were so happy when absorbing the evil, baleful auras that they were beginning to tremble. It seems as though this time, I really killed too many Wangxiang monsters. The evil, baleful energies from them were also very strong. The evil, baleful energies generated when I killed those 2 Wangxiang adepts last time were nowhere as strong, Ning mused to himself. Only when one personally killed monsters would the evil, baleful auras from them swirl around one's self, and then be absorbed by the North swords. If he didn't have the North swords to absorb them, the evil, baleful auras would continuously swirl around him. As time went on, they would slowly grow faint, but in the end, a few remnants would be left behind. Although Ning did have the North swords to absorb the auras, there were still residual baleful auras and evil auras. This was why those who had committed countless killings would still emanate an incomparable, shockingly baleful aura. The massive dragon hail, 10,000 meters long, covered the skies with its massive bulk. It hung there in the air, staring downwards, a cold look in its glowing green eyes. Its voice once more rumbled out like thunder. Human, accept death. Ning raised his head, sword light flashing in his eyes. HMPH. Ning's voice turned cold as well. Bang. His divine will surged forth from his soul shaker seal, exploding forth and flooding upwards in a crushing series of waves, instantly colliding against the massive dragon hail's soul. Although the dragon hail had prepared itself, it still felt its soul tremble. Even its massive airborne body suddenly sank downwards for a moment, but soon afterwards, it regained its stability. Eh? Ning was surprised. He actually shook it off in an instant. Bang. Ning willed it again, and his divine will once more surged forth. The dragon hail in midair was struck once more by Ning's divine will, but its eyes were only filled with savagery. Clearly, it remained perfectly lucid.